Are these green hinge systems for your garage door a scam? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a 2-year update after installing these. Have they maintained their integrity? Have they kept my garage door quiet? These are all questions we want to know after 2 years of installing them, so make sure you stay tuned. Hey there friends, welcome to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe and notification bells. You could always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. So it's been approximately 2 years and 4 months since I installed this green hinge system on my garage door. And to prove to you that, I made a video on it on December 29th, 2022, and it's right here. So kindly check out that video after you watch this video and all the other green hinge videos that I made right here. But the dying question that we want to know is, are they worth it? Have they held up throughout those years? Are they even worth buying and installing on your garage door? I'm going to be conducting many tests, the noise test, the leak test, and if actually held up on its parts. Have the springs gone out? So we're going to be testing out also the decibel levels. Make sure you stay to the very end of this video so you can see all those tests that we conduct. So let me start off by reviewing the left side of my garage first, where I installed the green hinge system. So for those that are new, you're probably wondering, what is the green hinge system? Well, it's an upgrade for your hinges for your garage door. So if you notice your stock garage door or the one that you moved into, they're probably colored silver. These green hinge systems are obviously colored green, and what makes them special is they are loaded up with these springs, and they come in 2 different colors, which is silver and gold, depending on the length of your garage. So depending on what you need, that's what you're going to choose. Green hinge system allows you so that these rollers pushes it to the track. Sometimes some of these are not aligned. These little rollers right here are just floating. So when they're going up your track right here, they're floating and they're not really making contact with the railing. So the purpose of the green hinge system is that it pushes these rollers towards to the track, which gives it a much better contact. One of its other great purposes is that it pushes the garage door towards the garage door seal outside, so that when you push on it, it will go back and it doesn't stay open. So it actually keeps all the rainwater, the wind from coming into your garage door, helping you to save on your energy bills and whatnot. That's pretty much my quick rundown on what the green hinge system is. But if you want to know more about it, I'll leave the link on the description down below, or just check out the videos that are associated with this video. There's 3 of them on top, middle, and bottom. But if you look on here, you can see that obviously it's colored green still. Nothing's worn out. The screws are still tight. Nothing's wiggling or wobbling. And you can see there is a white residue at the top. So you're probably wondering, what is that white residue? That white residue is actually this white lithium grease that I sprayed on. Honestly, friends, I've been so busy and I have not sprayed this. I know you're supposed to be spraying this at least twice a year. I'll be honest with you, I've neglected it, but look at it. It just stayed there. So you know that for sure that this is not a lie. It's long lasting. So I guess it held up really well and it's true to its word. So this is a must. I really like using this for any metal to metal contact, especially when it comes to your garage door. That's held there, and the bottom still has it as well. A little bit of fading here. There's no white lithium grease left there, but overall everything seems to be intact. The screws are still intact. Nothing came loose over time. And you're probably wondering, what is this thing right here? If you don't know, friends, that is actually one of my products that I sell, additional upgrade for your garage door. Whether you have the green hinge system or not, it's one of those roller sleeve systems. Since I've installed this green hinge system and I installed that roller sleeve, it has been there and it looks like it's held up. So if you don't know much about these roller sleeves, let me just take this off, this lock washer, and show you what they are. This roller sleeve system that I installed have been here since the same time I installed this in 2022, December 29th. Actually, it's a great review for those of you who are wondering, how long do these roller sleeves last for that I sell? Okay, and if you're wondering where I sell this in my website at fixthishouse.net. And it's easy to remove. You just have to be patient. You got to go back and forth. Right, so there we go. And there you have it. The lock is done. So you can probably reuse it. All you got to do is hammer it down a little bit. But yeah, very reusable. And this roller sleeves Okay, so here they are. And I'm gonna be taking these off. There we go, there. So after, wow, so after 2+ years, they held off really well. There's a little bit of warping right there, but overall no breakage or nothing. And without these, you can see that there's a rattle going on between your roller stem and the green hinge tunnel. So you have that metal to metal contact. So the purpose of these is so that, well, I have a new pack right here. As you can see, I sell this on my website, www.fixthishouse.net, and I'll leave the link down below. And I sell them on 12 packs, 10 packs, 4 packs, and they also come with these washers as well. So if you're interested on these, check out my product, friends. Help support your boy, help support the channel. It'll greatly help out. And these have been a massive hit. Here's a brand new roller sleeve. So here's the difference between the 2-year and the brand new one. So I guess it's really time for us to replace this now. All you gotta do is put it in, push it in like that, boom, and that's it, effortlessly. So let me take it off. Hear that? And then let me put this back on. Very, very muffled now. So that is the difference. Those are the little details that you want to pay attention on. What's creating your garage door to rattle and make all that noise. So again, this roller sleeve is just one of those key components that you need so that you can pay attention to those little tiny details to avoid those rattles and get those noises and squeaks out of your garage. And then we're gonna take our lock washer like so, and then just push it in. I take one of these deep sockets like so. You're just gonna lightly tap it, not too much, because you might end up breaking some stuff, but just enough so that this lock washer stays in place. And after 2 years, you notice it hasn't come off or anything like that. It's still there, and it's still, this one I haven't removed. It's still maintaining that quiet, just like this one. To prove to you, it's been 2+ years since I installed this. Look at all the clutter that's accumulated in my garage. I've taken up bowling. I'm addicted to bowling as well. So hit me up if you're a bowler. Leave it in the comment section down below. I love bowling. Let's talk bowling. But anyways, yeah, this is all the stuff that's accumulated. So I do apologize, but I'm gonna go and now test out the decibel levels. Well, before that, let's go listen to what the garage door sounds like now. And then we're gonna take out our decibel meter and check out what it is now. We're going to be using this decibel meter. I know, unfortunately, on the first video I thought I used a decibel meter, but I didn't. But better late than never. Let's go use one and see how much noise it's inputting out, and let's go test it out right now. Let's do an open and close test. And let's close it up. Like what I mentioned earlier, the purpose of the green hinge system is to push the garage door towards the garage door seal on the outside. And this is our garage door seal. And notice how 2 years from now, there is no gap still. And if you push on this garage door, it's supposed to, the springs on the green hinge system is supposed to push it back out towards the seal. So let me release, and notice how it still maintains that nice tight seal all the way around. So I'm pushing this here, and it's pushing the garage door towards that seal, making it a nice seal all the way around your garage door. See that? Push it again. There you go. So it looks like the springs are still heavy duty and it still maintained its integrity. Let's take a look on the other side. Let me squeeze through behind my car right here, right quick. If you're ever wondering what car this is a Lancer 2006 Evolution 9. They only made this 1 year, so that is what that's behind that cover. But looking at here, looks like everything is still there, from the splatter from that lithium grease that I did 2+ years ago. It's still there. Everything is still working. Notice how when I push this roller, it still pushes back to the track. So let me go back to the other one, the one in the bottom. See, that's the purpose of that. All my roller sleeves are still there, intact. And you can see that it's not making any noise, still muffled, like so. Now the green hinge system only is for these 4 areas, especially if you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 panel door like I have. But if you have a 5 panel door, then you will need 4 of these. But on the very top, you don't need one. So you have to look on the website and check out which door is right for you. But if you're interested on these green hinges, I'll leave the link on the description down below for the 2 versions, and I'll also leave one for my roller sleeves as well. But that pretty much sums it all up, friends. It's totally up to you what to decide. But for me, in my honest opinion, it's still working just like how as I bought it on day 1. Now, just like any other things, you need maintenance on anything that you put on your house. For your garage door, you should at least maintain it and lubricate it at least twice a year. I was very fortunate and lucky enough that nothing went wrong after that, just being on a busy schedule, which is not an excuse. The white lithium grease stays for a very, very long time. So I make these roller sleeves handmade, friends. These are all custom made, so whatever length garage door you have, these are standard size. They're all on my website. Whatever you need, I'll leave all the links on that. Okay, friends, so let me know in the comment section down below if you have one and what your experiences are on the green hinge system. What if you come across any problems, any issues so far when you got the green hinge system? Leave it in the comment section down below. I'm very curious. But for me, in my honest opinion, it's a great investment if you are upgrading your garage door and you want to maintain and keep the noise level down and the rattles at the minimal. Okay, friends, so thank you so much. And if you found this video super helpful, please hit that big thumbs up, press the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll see you, friends, on the next video.